density. Density is equals to mass over volume. Density is equals to mass over volume. The symbol for the density is rho. This symbol is known as rho. R-H-O. So, rho is the symbol used to represent density. Alright. So, mass is represented by small m and volume is represented by small v. So, the formula for density is mass over volume. Okay. So, now to convert this formula into the definition form, so density is defined as mass. It is defined as mass. So per is due to this slash, it is read as per. So this is a template for us, like per is due to this slash over here, and whatever the quantity which is written in the denominator, like here we have volume in the denominator, we always put unit. We always put unit to it. So per unit, like we need to mention these two words every time whenever we deal with fractional based definitions. Alright. So density is defined as mass per unit volume. Density is defined as mass per unit volume. Okay. So this is the definition for density. Alright. So now what is the SI unit for density? Mass is measured in kgs, whereas volume is measured in meter cube. So the SI unit for mass is kgs and the SI unit for volume is meter cube. So the SI unit for density would be kg per meter cube. So the SI unit for density is kg per meter cube. Alright. Okay, so now further, like we have three states of matter which are solids, liquid and gases. So they all have equal volume. Volume is simply space occupied by a substance. Volume is the space occupied by a substance, like I have iPad placed on this table. So it is occupying this much space. So this is the volume of this iPad. So volume is simply space occupied by a substance. Alright. So in our example, gas, liquid and solid, they all have equal volume. They all occupy equal space. So there is only a difference between mass. Mass means amount of material. Mass means amount of material, or mass we can say amount of particles in a specific substance. Alright. As we can see over here, in gas we have very few particles. It means the mass of gas is very less. Whereas in liquids we have more particles as compared to the gas. So it means its mass is more. Whereas in solid we have a lot of particles which are tightly packed together. So it has the most mass. So what happens? Density is basically directly proportional. It is directly proportional. So this is the symbol for directly proportional. Density is directly proportional to the mass. It means if mass increases, density increases as well. And it is inversely proportional to the volume. So inversely proportional to the volume means, like if volume increases, density decreases. So symbol is same, like it is always like this is a symbol for proportionality. So when it is written under 1, like when it is written under 1, it means it is inversely proportional. So when two quantities are written side by side, like density and mass in our example, they are written side by side. So here this symbol, alright, so here this symbol is indicating directly proportional. When it has 1 after it, so then this symbol means inversely proportional. Inversely proportional, which means if one thing increases, other decreases. Alright, so now we have least amount of mass in the gas. So what happens? It means its density is also very less. So what happens? Density increases if we move from gas to the solid. So here density increases. So what happens? It means gas is least dense, whereas solid is most dense. Alright, gas is least dense and solid is most dense. So density increases if we move from gas to the solid. So gas has least density, liquid has more density as compared to the gas, and solid has the most density.